Earlier I made a short, like 5-minute video talking about how much I dislike those night sights. Pistol's clear. See inside. How do I? Anyways, those Trigicon style night sights, how much I dislike them on my Glock 19. This pistol pretty much stays inside of my nightstand, so I'm not really too stressed about it. It does have a light on it with a laser. Can't really see the laser, but it does have a light on it with a laser. It's made by Osight. Now, I had bought this when Osight first came around, and my buddy was giving me crap about this cheap Chinese company. One thing I do like about this light is the charger is just like magnetic. It just sticks on the bottom of the light. So I keep it in my nightstand. I'm able to just toss the charger on there and leave it in my nightstand. And Osight recently started making, I don't know how recently, honestly, started making red dots. So I bought one of their, the Osight-S. It's a closed emitter, which I'll explain why I got a closed emitter, and it's rechargeable. So there's the actual red dot, tiny little thing, and it's rechargeable, and this is the charger, and it's a similar concept as that other light, where this is magnetic. It's a magnetic cover that goes over the top of the red dot, and that to me is rad. And for whatever reason, I don't know if they're no longer making this rechargeable one. I bought this off of Primary Arms for 150 bucks. It's normally $250. I found it on Amazon. It's $250. So that was one reason why I bought it, because I was like, 150 bucks, even if it doesn't last that long, whatever. It's only 150 bucks. I'm not out $250, $300 like other red dots. And so I really like that it has this cover. And this cover, you can charge this up and it'll recharge the red dot up to 3 times. So with my carry pistol, I pretty much take it out and I have a little spot where I put it. Every single night it goes in the same spot, so I know where it is when I get ready to go somewhere. And it's right by an outlet. I can just throw the charger on it at night. It has shake awake technology, so when I'm carrying it, it's gonna be on. Most of the time, all the time, when I'm carrying it, it's gonna be on. So I figured something that was rechargeable would assure that it always has a charge when I need it. And like I said, it has a cover, it is a cover, the charger is a cover, so I could put that on there. Look. Oh, and it shows you on top, I don't know if you can see that. It tells you how much juice is in the, red dot, right? So that, to me, this is a super cool concept. I don't know if they had issues with it and that's why they discontinued it. Or I think maybe people just prefer the battery. Maybe, I don't see why this would be like any smaller or bigger with or without a replaceable battery. I don't know. So I picked it up. And why did I get the closed emitter? And closed emitter means it has a piece of glass on either side, where an open emitter, there's no glass on this side. The little laser just comes out and hits the piece of glass right here. Because I noticed that with my carry pistol, because I don't shoot often enough, I took it out one day and took it out of the holster and was looking at it, and it had a bunch of like dead skin and like belly lint, like all kinds of junk from just being carried all the time. And I was concerned with just all that stuff in the open emitter getting down in there and just gunking it up, and not even so much that it would be so gunked up that when I pulled it out to go use it, it wasn't gonna work. It's just gonna get in all the little cracks and crevices and just be gross. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a closed emitter. Like I said, for 150 bucks, if it sucks, I'm not out a ton of money. I do have my eyes on the Holosun 507K is what I'm gonna put on my Glock 19. I just need to either send the slide out and have it milled, or I can mill it myself. I need to I actually want to get the sight in my hand before I make the decision to do the milling myself. It might be out of my wheelhouse as far as skill level on a mill goes, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna install this now because I've had it for the last few hours and I've been dying to put it on. I had to go grocery shopping with my wife, so I needed my pistol to go with me to the store. So I didn't mess with it then, or haven't messed with it yet. And I need to, so look at this. I need to get a new holster. For now, I'm gonna trim this holster out just so it fits in there. But I did get a different magazine for my Hellcat. It's a 15 rounder and it's a little tiny bit longer. And I noticed right now with carrying it, it was flaring out a lot more. So this holster is pretty basic. It doesn't have the little paddle on the side to help hug it tighter to your body. The company makes a holster for the Hellcat with a red dot and Olight has the new PL3 Valkyrie sight light that fits on the Hellcat. It's a really small sight light for the Hellcat, and they make a holster that will accommodate all of those, and it has a little paddle deal on the side to help it hug tighter to your body. So I think I'm gonna get a Works holster to go with my carry pistol. Now, since we're talking about all the garbage, I don't know if you can see, where's my camera at? Oh, the camera's over here. Let me see, can you see all that junk down in there? That's all like dead skin and just junk. Look at all that. That's just from carrying it all the time. So that's why I wanted a closed emitter, because all that junk's gonna get in there. Now, I showed you the sight and the charger. It also comes with, you know, I think in here it shows there's a cord, a bunch of hardware. There's other, you know, actual gun channels. I'm not a gun channel that have done reviews on this. I didn't buy it blindly. There's, like I said, plenty of gun channels out there that have done reviews on this and put it through the ringer. Look, this is really nice. All the different hardware, it comes in like these really nice little individual dividers for, and they're labeled, which is nice. Let's open it all up real quick. All the different hardware for different thread pitches and slide mounts and stuff like that. So that's really nice. Yeah, so I did watch a few videos on this before I bought it, and they were testing it against, I guess, like Holosun, which is another site that I love. I have a red dot on my my AR pistol, and I love the the 403. 403. Let me see. It comes with a bag. I'm not really sure what this bag would be used for. Came with a bag. I don't know what the heck you'd use the bag for. Maybe to put extra parts in. Came with a cloth. Keep the lens clean. I like that. And sorry, my wife's trying to let the dogs out. It's getting hot in here. I'm in the garage right now, and it's October in Texas, and it's still 1 billion degrees. So came with little Torx on it. I recently just bought an inch-pounds wrench, the charging cord to go to the deal, and some sort of tether with a little needle on it. I'm not really sure what this is for. Maybe it's made to make adjustments or something. Honestly, couldn't tell you. They didn't mention this when I was watching all those YouTube videos. So I'll read through the instructions. I'm gonna install it right now, and do some dry firing and see how I like it. I gotta get it sighted in. I bought a a bore laser, so I'll just use that to sight it in. Yep, I'll let you guys know how I like it. Till next time.